everyone, welcome to our channel. This is a story about a little girl who loved to draw and craft. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who loved to draw and make crafts more than anything else in the world. She had hundreds of drawing books and spent all her free time learning new drawing techniques from them. She learned how to draw animals, plants, houses, and even magical creatures like dragons and unicorns. But her favorite thing to draw was people. She loved to draw their faces, their clothes, and the different ways that they could pose. One day, while she was drawing, she thought to herself, I wish I could draw people doing all sorts of fun activities like playing sports or riding bikes. But every time I try to draw people doing things, they end up looking stiff and boring. Just then, a wise woman walked by and heard her wish. Why don't you come with me? She said. I can teach you how to draw people doing all sorts of things. The little girl was so happy. Really? You'd be willing to teach me? Of course, the wise woman replied. I'm always willing to help young artists. They went to the wise woman's house, and she gave the little girl a big pad of watercolor paper and some art supplies. Now, she said, the first thing you need to know is that when you draw people, they shouldn't just stand there. They should do something. And they shouldn't just do anything. They should do something interesting. If you want your character to be doing something active, then make sure they have a clear goal. What are they trying to achieve? What is their body language saying? Are their arms and legs moving? Are their facial expressions dynamic? And most importantly, what kind of emotion is the character feeling? The little girl thought for a moment. Like if I wanted to draw a character that was sad, I could make their shoulders slump and their head down. And if they were angry, I could make their fists clench and their face red with rage. Exactly, said the wise woman. And it's not just about the character's emotions, but also what they're doing. If your character is playing a sport, then make sure they're focused on the task at hand. Are they running, jumping, hitting a ball? And if they're in a relaxed setting, then show that too. Are they sitting, lying down, eating? The little girl was taking notes on everything the wise woman was telling her. It's all really interesting, she said. But how do I actually draw these characters doing these things? The wise woman smiled. Well, that's where the second tip comes in. Exaggerating the curves and angles of the body can help to create a sense of movement and action. It'll also help to emphasize the character's emotions. She showed the little girl how to do this by drawing a character in several different poses, each one more exaggerated than the last. It's so much fun to draw like this, the little girl exclaimed. It's so much more interesting than drawing stiff, static characters. The wise woman then gave the little girl an assignment. Use everything I've taught you and don't be afraid to experiment. The next day, the little girl returned to the wise woman's house. I can tell you're going to be a great artist one day. The little girl blushed. Thank you, she said. I couldn't have done it without you. And so the little girl continued to draw and make crafts, always remembering the lessons she learned from the wise woman. She became known throughout the land for her amazing art, and everyone loved her for it. And that's the end of our story. The end. If you like this video, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Until next time, happy crafting!